at the end of the day, you're always going to get what you deserve. So how are you going to make sure that you deserve to get the things that you want? Like, you can't jump the scale. You can't jump from depression to love. You have to climb up the scale, climb up every emotion to get to love. So in order to get there, you have to accept where you are. Hey y'all, I just pulled some cards for, I guess, a collective reading. It's for me. So the signs reflected might be Pisces, Aries, and Sagittarius. That's my sun, moon, rising. And I don't know if this video comes across your page, maybe it's for you. So yeah, the energies here are honestly like not super pretty. So you might be in a place where you're feeling kind of stuck, like kind of like you're repeating the same cycles, and yeah, and you're kind of desperate to get out. You're kind of feeling like, how do I get off this freaking train? So the overall situation is like the balance in your life. It's the Temperance card. So it's all about balance, but not balance necessarily in terms of like the justice scales. Like nothing really to do with justice. It's more like, you know, balance in a person's life. Like how all the sections of your life, your home life, your work life, your love life, your community, your friends, like how all of those pieces work together and create something fulfilling and functional. Like that all the pieces are working together harmoniously to create something bigger. So that might be what you're seeking. Like you're looking for, you're like, how can I want my life to feel cohesive and larger than me, and you want more flow and more like authenticity. It's really about authenticity too. And the thing blocking you from that is essentially like getting started. Like there is some sort of, there's a very stop-start energy, like a hot and cold energy that you have with yourself and like your own goals that you need to put an end to. You need to stop doing that because it's becoming really painful for you. So yeah, that's the Page of Wands. So it's like the page is just like, you know, like a young apprentice getting started on a journey. You can literally like see him, and it's like, this is what's blocking you, like just getting started. It looks like in the most recent past there was like a new beginning, a new like kind of material beginning. So you might be in a place where you're kind of set up to take this leap that you need to take, and to keep taking the leap and be consistent about it and decide. You're set up to do that, but there's kind of a refusal to do it fully, and it's putting you in this very stop-starty energy. A lot of it is about your mindset. Like there's this mindset, like subconsciously you're like, oh, like my dreams never come true, like I'll never get what I want, I'll never get wish fulfillment, I'll never, like, things are hard for me, basically. Like things have to be hard earned, success has to be hard earned. Balance has to be hard earned. And it's like a refusal to believe that like things can work out for you. And your conscious mind is similar. It's like a refusal to accept love, or even give it to yourself, maybe. And the most recent future is like this energy of, it's the moon in reverse, so it's kind of like you know what's going to happen. There's no mystery. If you stay in this energy, like, you know what's going to happen. You've already been there. You've done this a million times. So, yeah, that's important. You're coming out as very committed to this mindset. Unfortunately, like, you're coming out as very committed to, like, thinking like this. And your environment, or even, like, the environment that you might be holding yourself in, and I think the environment of the people around you, is, like, a refusal to hold your grief about this anymore. It's like you've been crying over spilled milk for too long. Enough. You have everything you need. And then we have, in the position of your hopes and fears, is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So it's kind of like, there's a fear that you're going to be breadcrumbed again. But it's like you're breadcrumbing yourself. And the outcome of staying in this energy is, the Four of Cups is a refusal to take your cup, a refusal to participate, and an inability to participate if you stay in this energy. So I told you, the energy is not that cute, but the advice is to make art out of this energy, to express this energy and make art out of it. And beyond that, the advice is also to give death to, like, the illusion in your life. You need a rebirth in terms of how you relate to fantasy and how you relate to reality, and, like, there needs to be more of a willingness to see things as they are and accept them as they are, so that you can work with the energy as it is. Because pretending like the energy is different than it is not gonna help you change the energy. Does that make sense? You have to accept where you are first to go somewhere else, to move up the ladder. I'm thinking of the vibrational ladder. If you've never seen it, you should look up Abraham Hicks' frequency scale or vibrational scale. And it's interesting how she describes it. Like, so at the highest frequency, the highest vibration is like love, knowledge, fulfillment, peace. And then at the bottom is like fear. And there's all of these emotions that she kind of lays out, human emotions, in this scale. And it's, the way she explains it is like, you can't jump the scale. You can't jump from depression to love. You have to climb up the scale, climb up every emotion to get to love. So in order to get there, you have to accept where you are. If you're depressed, you have to accept that. And I've been there and I get it. And it can be hard to accept where you're at with that. It's really easy to work through burnout and like push through. So like if you're in that space, I'm sending you so much compassion, and like I hope that you can have compassion for yourself, because that is the only way to move up the scale when you're in that space. I don't think this energy is speaking directly to that, not to depression, but there is an energy of stagnancy. It's a little bit higher than depression, but it's still not where you want to be. So, yeah. The only way to get out of this is, and like to get to your 10 of Pentacles, which is like success and all the things you want to do, like in the material world, in your career, that kind of thing, is justice. The only solution is justice, which means, I mean, look how fierce this lady is. It's like Lady Liberty, essentially. Like, she's ruthless. Look at her eyes. She's ruthless. Like, she's not lying about how things are. And like, at the end of the day, she's just saying like, at the end of the day, you're always going to get what you deserve. So how are you going to make sure that you deserve to get the things that you want? There are actionable steps that you need to take every day. There are projects that you need to start. There are messages that you need to send. You just need to do it. You just need to do it. You just need to start. And there's quite a few things maybe that you need to do that with, but you just need to start. And keep starting. And keep going. Not keep starting. It's not keep starting. But keep going. Build on your momentum and let the momentum build. Let it build. There's a fear when the momentum starts building that it's like you're stopping it. So it's like you start pushing the boulder down the hill and then you run around to the other side and stop it. And then you're like, no, I actually do want the boulder to go down. So then you run away and let the boulder keep going, and then you stop it. And like, how much energy is that taking for you to stop the boulder, let it go, stop it? Just let it go, let it build its momentum, and like trust that, yeah, you might get some little scrapes and bruises along the way, but you're gonna still get where you need to go. And you're stronger than you think you are. You're actually like, it's actually like you're less like a boulder, like you're more like a little snowball at the top of a snowy hill. And as you roll down, you're just building more, you're just gaining more and amassing more and becoming more of yourself. But it's like you're stopping the snowball and then letting it go and stopping it and letting it go. When you could just let it go and let the momentum build. And yeah, it's going to get fast and it's going to get exciting and it's going to get, but how can you reframe that instead of when it gets fast and that it's scary? It's not scary. You're just going where you've always needed to go. So the momentum might be fast because you might have been in this place of keeping yourself stuck for a long time. The energy was building, the potential energy was building until you let go, and like now there's all this kinetic energy because it was building all that time. Does that make sense? So, yeah. This decision to get started and let the journey grow and not stop the journey and start it and stop it and start it, the decision to let it keep going and aid in the momentum and build with yourself is going to lead to the life that you want and the life that you've been longing for. So, yeah, anyways, that's the message. Let me know if it resonated in the comments. I love doing these readings. And if you're curious about getting a one-on-one reading with me, you can DM me on Instagram. And all that information is going to be in the description. Yeah, I love doing this. This is so fun. And if you've gotten this far, thanks for watching.